Joanne and I raised you, Caroline, and we're so proud of everything that you've done in your life and everything you've accomplished. You're really just a fantastic person, and we're just really, really happy with everything that you've done. You make friends so easily. You have fantastic social skills, good intelligence. When I look at your bridal party, I see that you have friends from your kindergarten class. I see you have friends that you've made out here in Baltimore and Bethesda. I see friends from Mike's family, and it's just a great reflection upon you as to what you've done and the people you've met in your life. So congratulations to you.
I'm winding along this road, not knowing where it will go. No matter what life brings, if it's you and me, we're ready for anything. Watching the clouds go by.
Joanne and I, the toughest time we ever had was she finished up school. I think it was in the summer of '07. It felt like it was a Friday she graduated, flew out here on a weekend and started her job on a Monday. And for a girl that, had stayed pretty close to home, it was kind of hard to drop you off here. We took you to the airport, and it was tough because there were very few people here that you knew. There was actually nobody that you knew, and so that was really tough on your mom and dad. But you've done fantastic out here, and we're just so happy for you.
Sometimes I know we're gonna fall down. Hold my hand and we'll get up. I know we're gonna make it somehow. If it takes forever.
I got to tell you, Mike, you won Joanne and I over just tremendously. It was last August. Mike sent us an email. He said, hey, I'm going to be on a business trip. I'm traveling through Ann Arbor, and I'd like to take you and Joanne out to dinner. And I go, oh, that sounds pretty good. And then the last line says, please don't tell Caroline I'm going to be coming to Ann Arbor. Took Mike about 5 or 10 minutes of sweating at the outdoor table before he could finally say to us, I think I know, you guys know why I'm here today. And we said, we sure do. What's on your mind? And he goes, well, And he said he was going to ask for Caroline's hand in marriage, and we knew it was coming. We're real happy with that, Mike. So just a great job what you did there.
Ready for anything. We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything.
At this point, I think as the father of the bride, I'm supposed to offer some marriage advice to the two of you. A lot of people make it seem harder than it is, but I think I'm in a good position to offer a little bit of advice, having 31 successful years with Joanne back there.
I don't care. I go with you anywhere. Come on, we can be anything. Come on, anything.
The path I followed is when I wake up every morning, I just remind myself how lucky I am to marry a person that was better than me. I try not to disappoint Joanne. I try not to let her down, and I just try to live up to the expectations that she has for me. So if you can do that, you'll have a great journey together.
We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything.
Today we come together to witness the joining of two lives. Mike and Caroline will embark on a lifelong journey as one, giving up their separate paths in favor of a new one they'll pave together. Welcome, and thank you for being here. Your presence is a testament to your love for Mike and Caroline and a sign of your commitment to support them in their marriage. Caroline, Mike, today is the day. Your family and friends are here. We have a beautiful day in a picturesque setting. Relax a second, take a deep breath, take it all in. It's really a day to remember.
Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be the shelter for each other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be the warmth for the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before. Go now to your dwelling place to enter into the days of your life together, and may your days be good and long upon the earth. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not the part which seems wrong. In this way, you can ride out the storms when clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight.
Mike, Caroline, I want to thank you for allowing me to participate in this special occasion in this way. It really is a privilege to bring the two of you and your families together in this marriage. I really enjoyed the readings you selected for today's ceremony. They're really just full of beautiful and rich imagery about love and marriage. I was struck especially by the second reading and how for the Apache culture, the blessing they express for marriage is really a list of advice about how to make a marriage work. It reminds me that marriage at its best is a symbiotic relationship. That's one that's mutually beneficial. In nature, the clownfish lives among the anemone, chases off the anemone-eating fish, while the anemone stings any of the predators that would eat the fish. And the goby fish and shrimp live together. The shrimp digs a home for them and cleans it out, and the goby fish warns this blind shrimp whenever there's danger nearby. Marriage, too, should be a symbiotic relationship, each spouse enriching and improving the life of the other, providing security and shelter so that each is stronger as a part of the marriage than they could ever be alone. Mike and Caroline, I asked each of you to tell me the things you loved most about the other and things you'd like to see in your marriage that you've witnessed in your parents. Mike, you told me, among other things, that you love and admire Caroline's selflessness and thoughtfulness. Caroline, you mentioned Mike's ability to make you laugh and constantly support you. You're both speaking the language of symbiosis. Caroline, your thoughtfulness and willingness to act selflessly enhance Mike's life without your expecting anything in return. Similarly, Mike, you enrich Caroline's life with laughter and give her the support to be confident and secure. And so my wish for you today is that although you become one, each of you will continue to experience the enrichment of your life and the opportunity and impetus for personal growth that you've so far received from each other. I promise that if you strive always to approach your marriage with the purpose of enriching your partner's life, you will each receive back more than you put in. The abundance of life you create together will be more than the sum of what you could ever have created on your own. And so, Mike, I'll ask you now to make your vows and repeat after me. I, Mike.
I, Mike.
Take you, Caroline.
Take you, Caroline.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
My partner in life.
My partner in life.
And my one true love.
My one true love.
I will cherish our friendship.
I will cherish our friendship.
And love you today.
And love you today.
Tomorrow and forever.
Tomorrow and forever.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Through the difficult and the easy.
I pledge before our family and friends.
I pledge before our family and friends.
To love you.
To love you.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Mike, repeat after me. As you place the ring on Caroline's finger. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a token of my affection.
As a token of my affection.
A symbol of my devotion.
A symbol of my devotion.
And a constant reminder.
And a constant reminder.
Of the faithful partner.
Of the faithful partner.
You will have in me.
You will have in me.
Caroline, repeat after me as you place the ring on Mike's finger. I give you this ring as a token of my affection.
I give you this ring as a token of my affection.
A symbol of my devotion.
A symbol of my devotion.
And a constant reminder.
And a constant reminder.
Of the faithful partner.
Of the faithful partner.
You will have in me.
You will have in me. 7.
Just push.
It's gonna stay on there.
I am Lindsay, and I have been Caroline's friend. It's a little murky. We could have been best friends since 5th grade, but unfortunately, due to a minor incident at Girl Scout camp, our blossoming friendship was delayed just a little bit. But luckily, we got past our differences, and we've bonded on the field hockey field, shared a few houses in college, and we've continued to be great friends ever since.
Thought I could find my way back home, but I get lost alone. But when I'm with you, I'm no longer wandering. And when I'm with you, I swear I can breathe. And when I'm with you, I know who I am and who I wanna be.
And I'm Jennifer, and Caroline and I met in preschool. We attended Safety Town together. We helped each other stay sane during chemistry and calculus classes, and we improved the lives of our fellow high school classmates by can't look at you. Okay, so look over here, by planning really cool dances like Beach Bash. And I like to say it was true friendship at first sight. We were inseparable throughout all of our years of schooling in Ann Arbor and have been best friends since then.
I know who I am and who I wanna be. Who I wanna
be. Now, in terms of guys and dating history, given Caroline's seriously good looks, she has attracted the attention of many suitors over the years, but she never seemed that excited about anyone until Valentine's Day weekend. We were all having a best friends weekend in New York City, and Caroline spent 95% of her time texting Mike, and she told us all about how handsome he was, how smart he was the best. We heard about him all of the time. She just would not stop talking about him or letting all of us know that she was thinking about him all of the time. But once we got to know Mike, we couldn't blame Caroline for thinking about him so much. He is everything in a husband that we hoped our best friend would find. He is calm, laid back, and just so easy to have fun with. And in spending time with him and Caroline, he's really showed us how important Caroline's happiness is to him.
So we would like to thank Caroline and Mike for asking us to be a part of their big day, but even more, we'd like to thank you for allowing us to be part of your life. Mike, we thank you for making our best friend the happiest girl in the world.
Love by Roycroft. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the foolish, weak things that you can't help dimly seeing there, and for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find.
All the time lost, all the days that I cost. Take what I took and give it back to you. All this time we were waiting for each other.
I love you because you are helping me to make of the lumber of my life not a tavern, but a temple. Out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach, but a song. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate to make me happy.
I don't know what day it is. I had to check the paper. And I don't know the city.
You have done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself.
Torn as I could be, wherever I roam, hear me say all this.
3 years ago, Mike was my best man, and I'm truly honored for the opportunity to be his today. Mike is probably the smartest person I know, so I didn't even have to think twice when he said that he was going to marry Caroline and that she was the one for him. As the relationship moved along, I heard more and more about her on the phone, and I learned that she lived in Ann Arbor, was a Michigan fan, and I knew it couldn't have been a coincidence that Mike grew up a huge Wolverine fan. So Caroline's very smart and funny and seems to enjoy all of Mike's crazy quirks, which is a good thing. Caroline, I've gotten to know you a little bit since you met my brother, and I'm very proud that Mike has gotten to marry such a caring, gorgeous, warm, loving girl like yourself. And girls like you don't come along very often, so you two are a good couple. Being that I've been married now for 3 years, and Mike is finally married, I feel like I have something I can give him advice for. I always like to relate things to sports, so I'm going to relate it to football. In football and in marriage, you both need to be fully committed, trust that each other will make the correct decisions, always communicate, and most importantly, always make sure you score on Sundays. With that being said, I want everyone to please raise their glass and join me in this toast. My brother and I are both math dorks, so this is going to be a math toast. May your love be added, may it never be subtracted, may your household multiply, and your hearts never be divided. To the bride and groom.
You want tonight, you know I can make it alright. Love is underneath the lights, I'll take you away for one night. 'Cause I can bring it back to life. I see the light in your eyes, but I don't wanna kiss you goodnight. Close your eyes, feel the love. Baby, come on, get lost with us. We collide, baby, come on, yeah, we can be good with the passion.
Once again, my name is Ted Garber. I'm your MC and your band leader tonight and part-time DJ, and I've had the good pleasure to know Mr. Mike Lukic over there for many years through my tenure at the Cornerstone Grill in College Park. You see, as a full-time entertainer, I meet a lot of couples, meet a lot of people, and the one thread that invariably says to me, this is a happy couple, this is a match made in heaven. It's not the story of the couple that skydives together or the couple that wrestles alligators together. It's the couple that laughs together. And throughout our 2-hour interview, that's what these two were doing all afternoon, making each other laugh. So much so that they were making me laugh. And they read each other like books, and they share the same wonderful sense of humor, and that, I tell each and every one of you, is better than any man-made distraction or material purchase. So I, for one, say to Mike and Caroline, the Lukiches, thank you, and here's to you both.
So let's raise our glasses as we wish the beautiful couple a lifetime of love and joy, many, many Michigan victories, just a few Maryland victories, and a life of abundance and ease.
It's now my honor to pronounce you husband and wife. Mike, you may kiss your bride.